Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, the channel that loves a good fixed blade. Today, we're going to talk about a channel favorite. This is a knife that everybody has loved since its inception, the Architect 5.5. And I actually prefer the Architect 5.5 over its bigger brother, the 6.5. And there were some other flavors. There's a 3.5, which I think is really awesome and overbuilt and cool. But this is my favorite of the Architect line, mainly because I think the 5.5 inch blade just offers everything that you can need while you're out there. And I don't really need the choil on the 6.5 that much. I can get close enough with this to do my cutting. I have my jimping here. This one was sent in by my buddy Graham, and Graham sent this one in, this awesome orange and green handled 5.5 for a green and orange sheath. So this was the sheath I made for Graham. Pretty cool. I reintroduced the snake bites. I know you guys like those. I brought them back. These are only going to be on the pancake sheaths, by the way, because I have to chamfer out the insides just to make sure sediment doesn't build up there. So they're countersunk from the inside as well. Can't do that on the taco style sheaths. So this is just an option for the pancakes. But there we go. There's our Hunter Orange and OD Green carbon fiber with Hunter Orange washers. Came out really awesome to go with all the orange of the knife itself. Really, really beautiful. I love this knife and always have. It's got a very tall saber grind, which would really benefit you while you're out there. This nice ceramic clear coat over the stone wash finish, much like your Bradford, your 5.5 that we looked at. These knives actually have a lot in common, the Bradford 5.5 and the Architect, with the exception of the Architect is bigger. It's a taller knife, it's a little more robust, it's heavier, you notice the weight, but what a tool. I mean, you could really do some work with this. One of the things I love most about the Architect line is the shape of the pommels, how they're jimped, milled out, and kind of flattened here. For pounding in your tent stakes, I would really like that. I really like the generous lanyard hole that you get here. The handle scales from the knife connection are just so ergonomic and nice. They add a bit of weight, but I don't mind them. I've always really liked those scales. As a matter of fact, I just put those scales back onto my SEC M6 and made a nice sheath for this. And there's those scales from the knife connection. Really beautiful. But they add a lot of weight. I've noticed since I put them back on this, they've added a lot of weight to this knife. I don't hate it. It's fine. And in the case of the Architect 5.5, you kind of want that extra weight. It would really assist you in chopping, batoning, anything you're doing out there that requires some, some persuasion. This added weight's really going to help you. I like it a lot. I think the Architect is just a beautiful knife, perfect for bushcrafting. I don't think it gets much better than this. Really, really nice. This is the S35 VN steel on this one, so a nice steel choice. There's been some discussion about CPM 3V in cold weather and potentially chipping and things like that. I haven't experienced that myself, but most of my outdoorsy knives are 1095 and a softer steel. So they roll rather than chip. And I've had those roll, the 1095s roll, but nothing I couldn't touch up later. But what a beauty this knife is. And I'm just really, really happy with the way the sheath came out. It's a partial friction fit, but once she's in there, she's in there. Obviously no rattle. And there she is. Kind of a wham bammer, but what do you guys think of the Architect 5.5? Are you still as in love with it as you were when we first looked at it? Way back on this channel, who knows when. But made in the USA, really, really nice knives. I've always really liked the Architect line. What do you think about the Architect 5.5? Is it still the favorite? And what do you think about the sheath I made for my buddy Graham? Say hi to Graham, everybody. Let us know in the comments what you think. If you own this knife, what you think of it. If you're gonna get it, let me know. If you need a sheath made, I'm your guy. Other than that, wham bammer. Thanks for stopping in, guys. I do appreciate you. Go ahead and follow me at 5min Knives on TikTok. I'll see you guys next week right here on 5 Minute Knives.